All that and Ross we saw singing. He's in Los Angeles for us. We shall have more singing later. But the Oscar nominations have been announced. Any surprises, Ross?
Yeah, a few surprises and some not surprise at all. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, The Banshees of Inisherin, getting all the most nominations we thought they definitely would do. Some of my predictions I made earlier this month actually did come true, surprisingly enough. So I said Top Gun Maverick would be nominated. Yeah. I said that Tom Cruise would not be nominated. That's exactly what happened. I also said that Bill Nighy would be up there for Best Actor, just brilliant in Living. Brendan Fraser, you and I both absolutely loved, and of course, we thought he was great. We think he will win, and I know he's on the show on Friday. Austin Butler for Elvis, obviously. The person that I did miss off the list, and I love the fact that my lovely producer, Libby, decided to give it to me because, you know, everything else was right, but this one was wrong. So Paul Mescal, just one of the most brilliant actors out there, young actor from Ireland. Congratulations, nominated for his role in After Sun. Great Scottish accent too. Among some of the amazing Irish talent doing well in the noms this year. You can see he was rather happy about his nomination. You got Colin Farrell, who got nominated Best Actor, Supporting Actor. It's going to be Brendan Gleeson up against Barry Keoghan. And interesting, though, no female directors nominated, and yet behind such great films, Women Talking, The Woman King, After Sun. No surprise, Will Smith's Emancipation got no nominations whatsoever. That's a slap in the face for Will. That's how that feels. Angela Bassett up for Best Supporting Actress. Black Panther's Wakanda Forever wasn't nominated. That was a bit of a surprise. Congratulations to Andrea Riseborough. She was surprised. We weren't. To Leslie, great film, great performance. Most sequels ever being nominated. Avatar in there. And obviously the Top Gun one. And also, I know you talked about this in a little bit of a tease. Great to see so many, can I use the word mature women being recognised?
You can.
Out of the 10 actresses nominated for Best Actress, Supporting Actress, 8 are over 40 years old. Cate Blanchett, who I think will win, 53. Michelle Yeoh, who's 60 now, she's been nominated for Best Actress in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I think she's in just about every single frame of the movie. She's brilliant. The first Asian actress to be nominated for that too. I caught up with her at the BAFTA LA Tea Party. That was last week. She is the most beautiful, most gracious, one of the most talented ladies out there. And this is what she talked about being seen.
Yeah, thank you.
It's overwhelming and you're like, oh, thank you. Thank you for seeing us, seeing people that look like me.
Yeah.
So it's you feel like, yes, it's about time. Please tell me.
It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time.
Like, you know, I've been in the business for 40 years.
Ah, fantastic, Ross. Thank you so much. And later, we're going to see you celebrating Burns Night with style.
Oh, absolutely. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Michael Douglas, Gary Barlow, et al., all on the way.
Excellent. Thank you, Ross. Well, I'm joined now by author Poorna Bell and Coronation Street's newest star, Amy Robbins. We were looking at that. It's so interesting what Ross was saying about the fact that, you know, the nominees for Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress, they're over 40. Hurrah! A big fat hurrah! It's good, isn't it?
It's incredible. I mean, I know that what a lot of people are saying is, you know, oh, does this mean that Hollywood or the film industry is finally loosening its grip on, you know, sexism or ageism or whatever? I actually think it's a bit of both.
Right.
And I think it's to do with the fact that we have, more so than ever, women who are in their 40s, 50s and 60s who aren't going quietly into the night, who are continuing to work.
Yes.
And I think that we're finally seeing those achievements kind of pay off.
So it's not a blip, we hope?
I don't think it's a blip.
It's not, which is a good thing, because you're absolutely right. I mean, and I'm sure you know this as well, Amy. There was a time when women would lie, actresses or people in the entertainment business would lie about their age. They wouldn't talk about the menopause, they wouldn't talk about anything like that because it made them feel older, and they were worried that casting directors wouldn't cast them.
That's so true. I remember when I left drama school. Now, I was considered quite old, so I went to drama school when I was 22, so I was about 25 when I left.
Right.
And I remember being ancient, past it. And I remember being told, well, you know, you might have missed some of the best roles now,
Crikey.
some of the juvenile roles because you're 25. And I remember thinking, oh, gosh, do I need to worry about it, you know?
I know, that's crazy, isn't
Yeah,
it? Because
yeah,
actually the
literally.
best roles... Look at Jennifer Coolidge. I mean, I know that she's amazing. She paddles her own canoe, does Jennifer, and obviously winning the Golden Globe. That was a moment, I think. That was really a moment to savour.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get this printed and put up in my home, but her quote, I think it was at the Critics' Choice Awards, was, you know, don't give up, it's not over until you're dead.
Yes,
And
yes, this is so true.
And I love that because for me, it's not just about saying, you know, you can achieve anything at any age, because I think for most of us that aren't in Hollywood or don't work in that industry, it's not a very helpful thing to know in your own life. I think actually the most powerful thing about that is to just say that you can be celebrated and you can achieve things at any age and just keep going and keep doing the thing that you know you're good at or the thing that you love.
And not be invisible. There is that thing. I mean, look at these amazing women behind us on the screen there. Yeah. They are astonishing, every single one of them. But obviously, we don't live in Hollywood La La Land. But at the same time, it kind of trickles through, don't you think? It does help. You know, it's slowly nudging things along, but it does help, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, it sounds like an obvious thing to say, but I think that people want to see themselves on screen. Women want to see themselves.
Of course.
And the middle-aged, older women want to see that reflected, the reality of their life reflected on screen. Because we get more interesting as we get older. We have more experience of life.
Yes.
We've, you know, a lot of women of my age have either been divorced or they've raised children or they've had kids or, you know, bereavement. They've looked after elderly parents. And that's what you want to see on screen. It's more, for me, that's interesting to watch, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, you look at telly just now, Happy Valley. You know, written by a woman who's mature. And obviously we've got Sarah Lancashire there and Siobhan Finneran playing a blinder, an absolute blinder. And it's that they're interesting, aren't they? Interesting characters.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that they also play versions of us. I mean, someone said to me, well, I sort of tweeted about this, and someone said, oh, you know, but celebrities aren't us, and I get inspiration from real women. And I was like, but they're also women.
Yeah.
You know, they're also women, and they're not necessarily immune, for example, to ageism. And I said, actually, if you can put that down and if you can put that aside, really, I think it's reflective of, I see it, you know, I mean, we talk about being aged out, like on TikTok, which is a platform that ages out people who are over 25. You've got women who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s who are using it to showcase their lifestyle choices and what their fashion sense is. And it's very different to what, for example, my mother's generation, you know, how they interpreted things. So I think this is amazing. I think it's really reflective of the fact that older women are actually just asking themselves about what is it that you want? What is it that you would like in terms of presenting yourself? Because I think we've looked to society for that validation. It's never really come, if I'm being honest.
You've got to do it yourself.
Yeah, and so I think all of these women that are being nominated reflect that, and I think they reflect just doing your own thing and doing it for yourself, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds absolutely great. I love it. And it's not to say that we take away from younger women, because they've always had great roles and obviously in life the same.
There's a place for every age group, isn't there?
Of course there is, but we're no longer invisible. Thank you very much. That's the thing. That's it. Really good to see you. Thank you for coming in.